Namaste. A very good evening to one and all listening to this. Welcoming you all into a whole new world of health and well-being. So here I am. I am Manasa, a yoga teacher, basically a yoga therapist and a wellness trainer since more than 8 to 9 years. So I have been promoting this particular device, especially because I've got a lot of benefits from this. I've taken this device in 2020-21. Since then, I've been using regularly, and the most important thing that I would like to tell you or to tell you about myself, my own testimony, is that I suffer with a eye problem called glaucoma, and it has intraocular pressure. So I have pressure or BP, to say it in simple words, for my eyes. So because of that, I got into this particular device after analyzing the scientific approach that it has and how it is connected to our spirituality. So that's where the connection with Healy came into me. I'm deeply spiritual. At the same time, I do believe in science. So spirituality and science brought together into a small device. And now the medicine has become more of physics rather than chemistry. So here I am going to present you about this particular device and the science behind it. So let me tell you once again, I am Manasa, a wellness coach and a yoga trainer. So let's go just get us deep into this particular knowledge. Let me share the screen. Yes. So as you all know, every one of us know the basics of our own body. Our body is made up of tissues and organs. Yes. So every organ is designed especially to meet the needs of our various functions that we have in our body. And so each organ or the tissues that it is made up of has specific cells. Every cell is intelligent, and every cell is a complete functional unit and the most basic unit of our body. And you know, there are more than 200 types of cells in our body. That's how the different departments of medical sciences have got their names. For example, neurons, neuropathy, nephrons in the kidneys, called the nephropathy. Yes, so that's how we are. So overall, to look into our blood, our bones, our muscles, our tissues, everything and anything is made up of cells. And there are more than 50 to 70 trillion cells in our body. Yes, so we are just an accumulation of cells. So when we peep or go deep into these cells, we find out that there are molecules. Our cells are made up of molecules. What is a molecule? Let us understand the basic form of what is a molecule. So, as you all know, H2O, you can immediately recall something. Yes, what is H2O? H2O is water. Two hydrogen atoms with one oxygen atom, when they come together, they form a molecule of water. So, and atoms you have understood, and you have understood what are molecules. Let's go deep inside it once again. So you have understood atoms. So they are made up of different kinds of atoms are there. And inside the atoms, we find subatomic particles. What are subatomic particles? If you just refer through a third class, fourth class science book, you'll understand what are subatomic particles. To send you in simple sentence, they are subatomic particles are three: protons, neutrons, and electrons. So electrons are negatively charged, protons are positively charged, and neutrons are neutral. So if you have understood the pattern till here, our body is knowingly or unknowingly, or it is the least level, it is made up of subatomic particles. And these subatomic particles together, a proton, neutron, and few electrons revolving around this nucleus form the atoms. And millions of atoms together form molecules. And molecules are made up of cells. And cells are made up of, all cells come together to form organs or tissues. So that's how the physical form of your body, you can see like this, as tissues and organs covered by the biggest organ of our body, the skin. Yes, so let's go once again till the subatomic particle level. As you have understood, there are protons, neutrons, and electrons. These electrons just go around the nucleus or the central part which holds the protons and neutrons. I'm telling you all these so that we go in depth into the science of this particular device. And these electrons, they are never stable. They are never still. They keep on moving. That's how the movement or the change is inevitable has come into existence. So these electrons, as you know, keep on moving as well as revolving. So as they move, they cause this vibration. The movement of an electron can be measured. The vibration of the electron can be measured, and that measurement unit is called as frequency. And what happens when they keep moving? There is an energy, a transformation of energy. So we'll understand more in depth of this. As you all know, energy is neither created nor can be destroyed. It can only be transformed. So similarly, as you all know, our body has all these. Let's understand with a very small example. We have a stringed instrument. Take a guitar. It has many strings, and you just move a string of the guitar. What happens? The string vibrates, and these vibrations, when it is measured, we call them frequency. In 1 second, how many movements did that string make is called as frequency. For example, 10 times it is moving, it is called 10 hertz per second is the frequency. And what is energy? What is energy? When we move the string, what happened? There came out a sound. A music has come out. That is the energy. The sound energy gets created there. To go back into a few more examples, keep on rubbing two stones. What happened? The vibration, the frequency, the energy has generated. And what was the energy when we keep on rubbing two stones that came up for the age-old story? So that is fire. Yes, so energy can be transformed, which was static, which there was no movement at all. We have given some vibration, we have given some frequency, some power, heat has generated, and heat itself is an energy, and thereby fire has come. That is an example. So how do we relate it with ourselves? So finally, when you find out with these arrow marks, you can find that basically we are nothing but energy. Yes. So let's take an example for ourselves. So let's consider you're going to a horror movie. Yes, you're excited. You want to watch a nice horror movie. After coming out of the horror movie, and a really horrified person have you become? Where is this horror in you, or that few moments of fear that has entered you? It stays with you for even the next day. Yes, suddenly somebody knocking the door, you have that fear. Suddenly coming, peeping from behind, you have a small fear. That fear you have taken in from that particular movie, and it has got stored in you. So that is an energy that you are holding, because that was a very small incident, or it's just a movie. You forget it in course of time, and it just goes away, flips away from your mind. So there was a transformation of energy in your body. Yes, so fear by itself is an energy, and it has a frequency. Love is an energy. It has a frequency. You can go search in your Google. Yes. Now we'll take another example. Let's go into a beautiful open space of a big mountain filled with trees, filled with animals, forests, insects. How do you feel? Nature at its best. Looking at it, you feel so happy, so amazed. You're in a secure place in your car happily. Yes, and watching through all this beautiful scenery fills you with a new vibe. Yes, so the energy is transformed in you. Yes, so that's where comes our Healy. Healy gives you the required energy in the form of frequency. Simple. Everything is energy, as told by Nikola Tesla. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of frequency, energy, and vibration. Yes. So when you are exhausted, when you're completely out of your mind, what do? Go out for a picnic, go out for an entertainment, any sort of entertainment that brings back your energy levels. Yes, that's where the Healy is going to act on you. And furthermore, we have information field also. We'll discuss it a little later about that particular part of it. So you have understood basically that we are nothing but energy, and this energy, when it goes haphazard, goes away in some of direction. For example, my mind is filled with a sort of depression, a sort of fear because of some negative incident. Isn't there something that can tune and change my energy into a better place? Because everything is frequency. Depression is a frequency. My love, my compassion, my feel good sense, yes, everything is a frequency. Can I change it? Yes, possible. The modern science or the modern scientific research on quantum analysis and the quantum physics has brought us this particular device that's going to tell you about, yes, changing not only your health, it's going to change your whole well-being. So let's go to the beginning. What is Healy going to give you? Health. At what stage you have understood not only your physical stage, any disorder in your physical state of being, any disorder in your liver, your kidneys, your heart, anywhere, Healy can save you. Healy can come to play on you. Any disorder at your mind level, yes. Any disorder at your emotional level, yes. And more than that, even at your spiritual level. So as the WHO says, World Health Organization says, your health or your well-being is complete only when you are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritual healthy. Yes, so Healy is going to bring in frequencies for your life, for balance and well-being in your lives. So, and who is this extraordinary person who has brought this in for us? Yes, let's know about the person who has invented, or he has spent his lifetime to bring in such an amazing device which each and every one of us can use to get the best of us. Yes, so the founder and the inventor of this amazing device is Mr. Marcus Shimike. So he is the founder of Time Waver. The parent machine of this particular small device, Healy, is Time Waver. So he has done extensive studies in physics and philosophy. He has gained a lot of knowledge. And finally, when he wanted to relate science to spirituality, he came down to India. He stayed many, many years here, gathered so much of knowledge, moving from one monastery to another, roaming around all of Himalayas, looking at so many rishis, saints, and people like that. And finally, he has come to make such an amazing device. He has authored more than 25 books, translated them. All these books have got translated, and his main vision was to make technology accessible to all humans. And as you know, nothing is possible with one hand. Yes. So he needed a lot of people assisting him, helping him, and making his dream come true. Had an international team of scientists, physicists, therapists, and engineers. So the immediate person, the co-founder of Healy, is Christian Halper, and the next cabinet committee or the Healy advisory board is so many people you can see, and the specific person we would refer to here would be Nuno Nina. a Portuguese frequency therapist. Yes, and he has worked on for thousands of patients for many, many years, and he has brought up a beautiful set of programs for us in accordance with Marcus Shimiki. They have worked together, and the first program that we put on is his. So we'll see what are they. And from India, Dr. Neeta Shah has been working on this with Marcus Shimike for more than 13 to 15 years. And as I told you, once Marcus completed his research, he came back to, or he went back to Germany, and the first device he found out was time waver, where it was used in high-end medical practicing places. And it took more than 12 to 13 years to bring down that big device into a small device whereby each and every one of us can use with our smartphones. That's why it has high level security communication technology, because it goes on with our smartphone. And the Healy technology is developed in Germany. As we say Germany, you can immediately think that it will have the best standards in the world. And Healy has come out as class 2A medical device from the European Council. Medical device class 2A means that you can use it without any doctor's prescription. Yes, and it has got FDA clearances, especially for any mind-related issues and especially for relieving your pain. And in India, it is acknowledged as medical device. Yes, so we have seen through, and to little more science to add on to will be the cell membrane voltage model. You have understood the science of how we are made up of. So a young healthy cell has a fixed size and a fixed energy. Yes, that's where minus 70 microvolt is the energy, and 12 millimicron is the size of a young, good, healthy cell. As you know, there are 200 types of cells. Each and every cell is made up of different shapes and sizes. And when the charge in it comes down, because of your emotional blockages, because of your overstress or your exhaustion, too much of work continuously and no play at all, such time your cell becomes a little aging sick cell. The energy in the cell comes down. So it goes into aches and pains, into inflammation, slowly, steadily, you go into edema and towards the death of the cell. So don't you think Healy can come to play here? Yes, Healy is going to give energy directly to the required cells. So somewhere your pains are in inflammation or in aches or pains, your cells are in that particular stage. By giving energy directly to those particular cells, we can bring back the energy of the cell. And so if cells are fine, slowly the tissue is going to become better. And if your tissue is fine, your organ is going to function very well. Yes. Come on, let's see the next screen that tells you how Healy is connected. Yes, what does the Healy do? Once you get your Healy home, what happens? It is through an app, you download all the required programs that Healy gives us. And so it is connected to a cloud, and you connect your Healy like this. So it's a very small device that I'm holding on right now, and I complete the circuit with by both hands, where our nervous system you can feel, your nadi system you can feel. So the current starts flowing. Am I getting any current from outside? No, not at all. My energy is getting circulated. That's it. I receive good energy from the good cells in my body and send the energy to the sick cells wherever I ask it to go. For example, I have headache. I ask my Healy, I tell my Healy app migraine, and then so the energy goes to my head, and slowly it gets cleared. Completely it gets cleared. So along with Healy, you get a lot of electrodes. So we'll be talking more about that in your later videos. As of now, so this is the signs of Healy. Let's go further just to have an overlook of the programs that Healy has. So the very first programs, as designed by Nuno Nina and Marcus Shimike, the first set of programs, anybody, hale and healthy, right from a child to an elderly person who is completely hale and healthy, can use these programs to keep up their optimum levels of health. So pure will detox, care will improve the immune system, the physical balance, the organ balance get improved with balance. You can see emotional well-being with the being program, energy activation, relax and release. So many types of programs. So the basic programs, and the next one, you can see a pain program here. We can see a bioenergetic boost that keeps up our energy levels when we are sick or down with something and we want to get back our energy. We use bioenergetic boost. And coherence. Whenever you are going on an important work where your mind and body have to coordinate, your body language is very important. Yes, and you have to achieve something that particular day, put on coherence and check how it is going to happen. It will create wonders. And the next one, right next here, you can see so many programs we have in Healy. So what disorder do I have and what program should I use? You can ask this Healy Advisor app. You just type in your problem. I have migraine. Immediately a set of programs will come that you can use and get rid of your problems. So that's how. The next 2 pages are going to tell you about the physical part or the physical organs that it is going to direct upon. Immune system, the defense system of the body is maintained. Allergies, intestine, nerves, so many programs. Every page at the physical level, simple programs that directly go and affect or hit that particular organ. So you can see all this. The next set of programs, gastrointestinal, your complete digestive organs. You have any sort of acidity, you have any sort of gastroenteritis, gastric problems, any problem, you can take this particular program. Many programs. Just I'm running through these information for you. You can clear the toxins that are there stuck in your body by using the toxin program. Men, health, with their prostate gland, they can improve their ability of the prostate gland with the program directly. Women, especially with their thyroid gland problem, most women have thyroid problems. So they can bring back the functionality of their thyroid gland with this thyroid. We have sciatica. Any sciatica problems? Yes, we have an answer here. Then, so that was physical level. Next is the meridian level or the energy level. At the energy level also, we get our body cleared with so many things. Yes, large intestine clears your constipation related problems. Small intestine clears your IBS related problems. Fatty degeneration works on the fat that has got accumulated in the body. Gallbladder, any stone or calcification, stones in your body can be cleared. Yes, with so many programs. You can see spleen and pancreas that works on your diabetes situation, any kidney related, organ related. You can select programs accordingly to your problems and then customize your own programs. The next level, as I told you, is the mental level or the mind level programs that can bring back your self-confidence with your inner strength program. Emotional blockages being removed with emotional well-being, feel-good system, inner unity, well-being soul, mental balance acute. All these programs work at your psyche level, at your mind level. 2 extraordinary programs we have to mention once again with a lot of importance is contentment system and contentment acute. Any sort of addiction, OCDs, nicotine addiction, alcohol addiction, any sort of addiction, gaming in children can also come out without much trouble by just taking a 90-day protocol of these programs. You can see for all the fitness people who are looking at the best of themselves physically, weight, muscle, circulation. So you hit your gym, you work out, and then apply these programs and see the change in your body. Pain programs. So any chronic pain, teeth pain, Even you have tooth pain, until and unless it is extremely difficult and that you have to get your tooth removed, till then you can manage with, instead of taking in the painkillers, take in this particular program and your tooth pain will reduce. We have migraine, insomnia, depression, any sort of depression. Take in this program with an ear clip electrode and your depression will step by step. It's no magic. It takes time. It takes months together, sometimes months together, sometimes just in few days, you will be relieved of your problems. Sleep problems in our elderly people, anything you can solve with these sleep programs. And as I told you, the next level, the spiritual level is also addressed. So all these 7 chakras, any imbalances in their functionality, movement of energy can be done with these particular programs. And another set of extraordinary programs, we have the Power of 3, where the Ayurveda and the different medical fields are brought into in this particular program. And with a combination of them, you can completely transform your body. And look at the heading, learning. Yes, we are lifetime learners, but the best learners are our kids. Yes, so don't you think you can give them such a wonderful device which can maintain their memory levels, their concentration levels, keep up their interest with the learning programs, remove their stress and their exam fear. You can find programs for them. Yes, even elderly people suffering with Alzheimer's, suffering with Parkinson, or in kids with autism or any other mind level disorder, their attention deficit problems can all be cured with this particular page. The whole beauty parlor is in here. You can see so many acne problems, supporting wounds, skin elasticity, removing scars. Anything is possible for healing. Yes, your hair, your inner beauty is also beginning to come out. And we have excellent programs called deep cycle programs. I'll not talk much about them. They are the frequencies and harmonics from nature in accordance to your body. So it's going to bring in those frequencies and fill your body with the nature frequencies to bring back the health, holistic health in your body. Yes, another extraordinary programs are these job. You get exhausted, you are out of your mind. Please come back and use these programs. You can relieve yourself of your extreme tension. Every software professional today, not only software professional, we are all in this running race. So every one of us need these particular programs. If you're being pushed into negative thoughts, pull it back with this positive thoughts program. Yes. Another extraordinary program, once again for the software professionals, we would recommend, and the most important program that I would like to look into here is the electrosensitivity. Any sort of Wi-Fi radiations, any sort of the radiations that you get because of the devices that you are using, the gadgets that you are using, is electrosensitivity. The electrosmog can be reduced on your body. The cell health is being maintained. Another set of 72 programs, extraordinary programs we have called the digital nutritional mixtures. I've told you about a thyroid program there. That thyroid program will try to bring your thyroid gland back to a normal or brings it back to a balance. There is a thyroid program here under digital nutrition mixture. So it will supply, it's not supplying, you need to eat good food. From that particular food, your body has to make those particular mineral or the protein. So here iodine is being sent to that particular gland to reduce the deficiency and bring back the necessary strength for that particular organ. So we have at the body level, metabolism level, detox level. For sports people, we have, yes, for every person required, and in different ways, we have these digital nutritional mixtures. Many vitamins and minerals are put together into the frequencies that a mineral has, are put together and put into these particular programs. So what are we waiting for? Isn't this session been an amazing thing? Something new, something absolutely mind-blowing. Yes, a wearable frequency therapy to keep your health at its best. And how is it working? It's working by communicating with your cells, and it has AI, artificial intelligence. This particular device determines the required frequencies for your body. Yes, it analyzes and finds out what frequencies are needed to be delivered. And that particular science is called as the resonance effect. Please go back and check your Google. Yes, so we have many unique points here, and it's a one-time purchase, and it is a lifetime benefit. Can be used anytime, anywhere. There are no restrictions except that you need to drink a lot of water while keeping these programs. And it is based on the most scientific principles. Yes, the quantum physics. The last year, both the Nobel Prize winners were quantum physicists. And it is a product for whole family. Everyone, right from a child of 5 till 90, 95, everybody and anybody can use this and try to bring back their health into a better position. So how was this session? Hopefully, it should be feeling amazing by now. Yes. And once again, I'm Manasa, bringing you this particular technology as I have been using it and I have been enjoying it with my family and friends, with my elderly people at home. So, calling one and all of you to analyze more about this particular device and get back to us with more clarifications. So, namaste. Thank you. See you all once again in the next video.